Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about freshman advice because I'm a junior in high school now, so I obviously have all of the wisdom. Kidding, I really don't. But since I have experienced the freshman year, so I thought that maybe I'll share my experience and kind of tips to help you guys out, maybe make you less stressed. Tip number one is to have a good schedule. Get into the habit of working. Those things that you could get away with in elementary school and middle school, it's just not gonna cut it in high school. And teachers honestly do not care about the rest of your schedule. They don't care about your extracurricular activities. You gotta get your stuff together in high school, because I feel like the teachers just don't realize that you have other classes, so all the responsibility is kind of on you now. Some teachers I know will kind of push you to hand things in, but a lot of them don't care. You don't hand it in, you don't get the mark. And usually, most of the time, you won't get a second chance. You can't redo a test. You can't really hand in assignments late. I did have one teacher that was amazing. He would let all of the students like hand in assignments like weeks late, but that was that's like pretty rare. That never happens. But personally, like, I handed in all my things on time because I was really stressed in grade 9 and 10. So tip number two is popularity should not be your priority whatsoever. It's really gonna affect your work. It's gonna affect you making actual close relationships with people. And that's really what you should do. Just make a close relationship between like a few people. That's good. Don't worry about being the best, being the most popular. It's not worth it in the long term, and it's really gonna have an effect on your happiness, I think. So tip number three is don't be afraid to ask for help. I know in grade 9 I was like really embarrassed to ask like the simple questions, but it's really worth it in the long term because you'll actually understand it during tests and exams or on your homework. And yeah, just don't be afraid to ask because teachers are there to help you. And make sure you focus in class because you don't want to keep asking the same questions, but yes, don't be afraid to ask questions. So the next tip is don't do things last minute and don't study last minute. You're not going to do good on the test. First of all, you're not really going to understand the material. Not really a good habit, and once you start getting in the habit of doing things last minute, procrastinating, it's not really going to help you get far in your classes. As I said before, the things you could get away with in elementary school and middle school, you're not going to be able to do that in high school. So another tip that I have is get on the good side of teachers. It'll help you so much throughout high school. If the teachers trust you and think you're a good student, which you should be, you should really respect them because they're there to help you. Don't make those smart comments. And you can really tell when a teacher doesn't like a student. Like, that was so obvious in like a lot of my classes. Those kids that would just try making the smart comment, it's not worth it. Nobody's gonna laugh. You'll probably just make a fool of yourself. So another tip that I have, because I forgot count, I don't know what number tip this is, but the next tip is eat breakfast. It's gonna really get you through the day. You have no idea how many times my stomach has growled in class, and it's just so embarrassing because it's so quiet and you can just hear it. I'm just like, so embarrassed. Trust me, you're gonna stay more focused. You're not gonna be thinking about lunchtime, and you'll actually do your work. And alongside with eating breakfast, eating something in the morning, get enough sleep. You don't want to be tired first period, and you're not gonna be focused throughout the day once again. And the next tip, biggest tip you'll probably hear from anyone else is join clubs. Get involved in school. And if your school doesn't have a certain club that you want to join, maybe you should promote that. Ask whether or not you can start this club. Take initiative. You're really gonna enjoy it, and maybe you'll find your passion through that. You'll probably even make a lot of new friends. You know, it's not just about the grades. You have to join extracurricular activities, and that really helped me. You know, you actually have something to look forward to. I literally forgot about this tip. This is so important. Make sure you have your materials for school. Make sure that you're actually ready to like write things in your notebooks, and make sure you have enough pens and pencils, because it's so annoying when the kid next to you has to ask for a pen or a pencil or paper on the first day of school. Seriously, be ready for it. Okay, so that was basically all of my tips that I had. I hope it helped. I really genuinely hoped it helped. Breathe in, breathe out. You'll be fine. Don't be stressed. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye!